You're listening to El Podcast, the Eli Castro Show. I am Eli Castro.
I'm Emeline Ramos.
I'm Jose Rodriguez.
Jose Rodriguez is a local comedian here in Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
And you perform regularly at
SAC Comedy Lab,
29 South Orange Avenue.
downtown Orlando.
And you're going to be back there soon
Yes,
because you've had quite a year.
I have. I had this little thing in my kidney.
What
Doctor
little
said
thing?
it was a golf ball.
You had something the size of a golf ball in your kidney?
Yeah, they had to remove it.
Pero te lo tragaste. ¿Qué te tragaste?
No, it was cancer.
Oh, see, why you got to bring the whole show down?
I didn't want to bring it up, but you kept asking what it was, que si me lo
bien.
tragué.
That sounds serious.
No, see, this is not that kind of show. Bueno,
Well, it's not serious anymore because it's not there.
Because it's gone, right?
Yeah,
No
they
more.
took it out.
yeah, but you know, at least in el podcast, the Eli Castro Show, we have a doctor in the house.
That's
Whoa,
right.
whoa.
So Emeline Ramos, as you know, is a doctor.
Yeah.
Like a legit one, not just
Yes.
one that watches a lot of ER.
Board certified.
Pasó exámenes.
Lots of them.
Estudió y pasó. All right, so Jose, so she's here to help me understand what actually you had. Porque esto era en serio.
Yeah.
This wasn't like fake.
No.
You weren't bluffing.
Nope, not
You
at all.
weren't making it up so you would miss work.
Not at all.
Okay, so what exactly did you have?
They called it renal cell carcinoma.
Okay, and what exactly is that, Dr. Ramos?
Cancer in the... Oh, you're asking Dr. Ramos, not Jose, who had it. I'm sorry.
I'm asking somebody who's board certified.
Cancerous cells of his kidney.
Okay, why are you laughing when you say that?
I know, she found it. It's not funny.
But I knew he was going to be okay. I had confidence that he was going to be okay.
Oh, okay.
I was like, once they
That's
remove
one
it,
of us in the room that was
once
okay
they
with it.
remove it, he's going to be fine.
Okay, está bien. So you had a ball in your kidney?
That's what the doctor said, yes.
Okay, and so they took out that chunk?
No, they took out the whole kidney.
But why they gotta take out the whole kidney?
That's what
though?
I said, but there was no other option.
So if you get a flat tire, you just throw the whole car out?
Apparently, in this situation, you do.
Dr. Ramos, what's going on?
Probably because it was encapsulated within the kidney. And
Whoa, encapsulated. Cálmate. Hold on. None of us are board certified to understand encapsulation. Go ahead.
Listen, the treatment for this is to remove the kidney because there's also the risk of it reoccurring. You don't want it to reoccur. So,
What, like otra bola más se forma?
right, exactly.
So they're just taking la bola out, but they're not figuring out what caused it?
But what causes it is cancerous cells.
Okay, but they're not figuring out why that happened?
There's no... I mean, if we knew why, they'd have cures for cancer.
Yeah, they'd have cure for cancer.
But why don't we have cures, though?
Because they need to make money off
Why
of
is
us.
Yeah.
Dr. Ramos shaking her head?
Pharmaceuticals need money.
Oh, okay, I get it. So we're just doing the treatment thing. We don't want to get at the cause of it because then pharmaceutical companies go out of
There are
business.
a lot of people out there researching the cause. I mean, we know what causes it. We know that there's, these abnormal cells that take over.
Okay, so you're telling me that if somebody found a cure for it, it would never come out.
Yeah, but that's not happened yet.
But no. I'm saying if I discovered it, you're saying it would probably never come out because a pharmaceutical company would pay me $1 trillion.
To be quiet? Yes, probably.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like there's a water engine, but they got hush because, who wants a water engine?
There's
We
a
do.
water engine?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
For the cars.
Cars
That was
can run on
created
water?
a long time ago, but it got hushed.
A car can run on water?
Well,
What?
it could, but it didn't.
Wait, like instead of fuel, I just put water in my tank?
Correct. A guy invented an engine that could run on water, but it got hushed for the same reason.
That he got killed. They just killed him. Right?
Probably.
I mean, they probably gave him a lot of money to quiet him, and then they went in a cabin that he bought with all that money and killed him.
Yep.
All right, so what happened when they removed the kidney?
They drilled 2 little holes for their cameras, to go in there and see where the kidney is and what they have to do.
They didn't know where the kidney was?
You know what I'm saying?
Visualize it.
Visualize where the kidney is. And then he made an incision by the belly button where he sticks his hand,
Okay, slow down.
grabs the
Slow
kidney.
down. So it's a lot of information at once. First of all, they want to make sure that the kidney is where it's supposed to be.
Well, they got to, with tools, with the camera and their little snippy tool, they got to visualize it and be able to go there and cut all the right, I don't
Okay.
know, arteries or whatever that
Okay.
go to it.
Maybe.
I'm not the doctor.
I'll give you that, maybe. But at some point you said he sticks his hand inside through your belly button?
Well, they make an incision at the belly button. I have a 6-inch incision where my belly button is.
Wait. Did they untie it or something?
Untie what?
Your belly button.
No, he made a cut with the scalpel.
So he gave you a new belly button?
A huge one. 6 inches.
Dr. Ramos, I know you're laughing because this was probably not on your board exam. No. But if it were, you'd probably get it wrong.
Well, hold on. Was this laparoscopic?
Yes.
That's why.
Whoa. ¿Qué es eso? Microscopic,
Laparoscopic. They do it so that you don't have an incision by your kidney, right?
No.
Okay. So there's 2 ways to do surgery. Uh-huh. They can either make the incision right by the kidney and remove it right at the kidney site, which leaves
sense.
You a big scar.
Huge scar.
And it increases like recovery time and everything like that. Or they can go in laparoscopically, which means they go in with a camera. So they make multiple incisions in your abdomen, and they use cameras and tools to pull it out through those smaller incisions.
Okay. All right. First of all, Jose is not a swimsuit model. So
what are you saying?
I would have said, listen, just go in the most direct way possible. De eso de que un punto por acá and a camera por acá and a fist por acá, and let's just look. If the kidney's here, right, then just remove the skin immediately above it and get it.
That's what I thought too, and I told him, but he said if they went in that way, they had to remove a rib too.
Whoa,
see?
What? Wait, how do you remove? Okay, Dr. Ramos, how do you remove a rib?
What do you mean? You break it off.
Oh God. Okay.
That's a medical term too.
So you would literally break it like a bone, like when you're eating like a turkey and you got to get to the meat, you break it?
They would probably shave it off and make it much thinner, much smaller.
How do you shave it? I don't even know why I just asked this question.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you shave it?
Exactly. With special tools.
Like the...
Yeah, stuff like that.
What tool is that called?
Bone shaver.
Yes.
Bro, I didn't even take the exam and I knew that. ¿Qué te pasa a ti? So when they're shaving, okay, where do all these bone parts, the shavings go? They stay in the body?
No, they can't stay in the body. They're very diligent about what they're doing.
What, it has like a bag attached to the it's like a vacuum?
I don't know. I haven't been inside one of those surgery procedures.
Really? They just taught you the name and they say move on to the next chapter. Don't worry, you're a pediatrician. You'll never have to do it.
Exactly.
Okay, so they took the kidney out.
Yes.
And you were out. It's not like you were awake.
Completely out.
Okay, because back in the day, people were awake for this.
What?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Back in the day, I'm sure there wasn't none of this surgical procedures where you do cameras and.
You mean anesthesia?
Dr. Ramos, was anesthesia around?
How far back are you talking?
How far back do I have to go?
I don't know.
1,000 years.
Probably not. No.
Oh,
no. Well, there was like local anesthesia. There's local anesthesia, and there's like natural medicine that's also anesthesia.
What I'm trying to tell Jose is that not too long ago they'd probably numb the area,
right?
Just telling you to drink whiskey or something,
right?
And you'd be awake. You'd be watching it.
Yeah, probably.
You'd be like, no, you a little bit to the right, right?
Yeah.
Because there'd be no cameras.
Right.
There would just be an understanding of where this golf ball size mass was.
Mm-hmm. They probably reach in with their hands to feel.
And they'd be like, oh, there it is.
And
yank.
there it is. Yep. Clip.
Okay.
Let's take it out.
Okay. I know I went there, but I'm getting a little nauseous. All right. All right, so Jose, and that's it. And they stitched you back up and you were good?
Well, 6 weeks of recovery.
Blah, blah, blah. 6 weeks. But then you were good?
Blah, blah, blah. Have you ever had an organ taken out?
Puppy, I've had nails taken out. Okay, you know how painful a toenail is?
Come on.
Hey, listen to me. You know how painful it is when you lose a toenail?
Big time.
It is traumatizing.
I recently lost half of my toenail.
You lost half of one. Okay, that doesn't even count. Jose, you've lost one?
Yeah.
Okay, see, that I can relate to.
Yeah.
Wasn't it horrible?
Horrible.
Thank you.
Losing a kidney, 10 times worse.
No.
I lost my appendix. That's painful.
Yeah.
Oh, mira esta. Now you want to throw in that you lost an appendix.
Well, have you lost any
Have
organ?
you lost an organ?
Yeah.
Hey, listen
have you had surgery?
Hey, I lost a tooth recently.
We all have.
Oh, okay, but can I talk about me though? I lost a tooth. It was horrendous. Okay, it's very traumatizing. All right. So
Did the tooth fairy give you money for the tooth?
No, that's what made it even worse. Okay?
I wish I could have gotten money for the kidney.
Yeah.
You know, how much would you have gotten for the kidney?
I don't know. Black market, maybe a couple grand.
You could have got a lot on the black market for a kidney.
No, I'd want that kidney under your pillow. For you to get money, you
for the kidney fairy to come pick it up.
You got to put that under your pillow and then be surprised the next day when it's just a lot of dry blood stained.
Ugh.
Just be like, oh, no chavo. How much you think you would expect for that?
A couple grand.
$2,000?
No, like 5.
And now you're going up to 5?
5, 6 grand.
Now you're going up to 6.
Hey, it's a kidney.
Yeah, because the more you say the amount, the more you go, no, so vale más.
So vale más.
¿Para qué? Si no sirve para nada.
It's true. It's no good.
It's no good. That's why they took it out, Sangano.
Well, just take out the cancer and then sell it. It's like when you refurbish a computer. It's the same thing.
With no hard drive inside, because the hard drive was.
No, we're gonna take out the cancer and then give you the refurbished
We're gonna
kidney.
take out there is no refurbished kidney. It's a kidney missing half of it.
No, it's not missing. The cancer was inside encapsulated in there. So we're going to take it out, stitch the kidney back up. Et voila, you got a new kidney.
Okay, so would you let them put the foie kidney back in your body?
If I needed one, but I got a good one.
No, why can't you ask for them to put that one back?
Because I'm working on one. I'm good to go.
Because you don't even want it. And you want somebody else to want it. Sangaro, you're selling faulty equipment is what you sell it.
A refurbished kidney.
Nobody wants refurbished anything, okay, let alone kidneys. Dr. Ramos?
Hey, there's someone out there in a third world country that would take that refurbished kidney.
That's right. God, for $6,000, they got it.
Mm-hmm.
You're selling them for you're not even giving them a discount, third world country?
I didn't get a discount to get it taken out. Emily, how would you have told somebody that they have cancer in their kidney?
Wow, that's always a tough situation to be in.
What about just saying that you have cancer in your kidney?
Well, yeah, you have to be direct about it and not, beat around the bush about it.
See, I'd rather you beat around the bush, because our doctor, I think, was a little too direct.
You have to be very tactful with how you present this. Okay. I think you kind of fluff up things. You talk about lab results, and then you say, X, Y, and Z, you have cancer, but then this is our plan. This is how we're going to tackle this.
Okay.
Sorry for this diagnosis.
All right, Jose, how did he say it?
No, it was, actually, I had gone in for a pain, which we thought was the pancreas. The pancreas, yeah. And he had gotten all these lab results. He said, everything's fine. And then the last test, the nurse comes in and goes, we want to see you in this room. So once they put us in that room, I'm like, oh, something's going on. And when the doctor walks in, he's just like, okay, so you got cancer in the kidney. But it got real quiet real quick.
I don't know what did you want him to start off with a joke?
I don't know. Maybe, how are you doing? What's been going on?
I heard this joke. You want to hear it? So this girl walks into a bar, and the bartender says, what will you have? And she says, I don't know, cancer in my kidney? Is that what you... I want the guy, that's what he's there for. Here it is. And here's the problem, and here's how we're going to solve it.
I guess he just said it straight up.
But he just said it. He didn't prepare him. He didn't say we've done this even and worse. That.
I don't want you to be like, it's like those people who tell a story by going, okay, are you sitting down right now? Why, I can't stand up? No, I want you to sit down for this, okay? My mom is a master at that. My mom can never tell me bad news right away. It's physically impossible. Like if somebody died in the family, she'll be like, Elisa Lee, are you sitting down? No, listen, en serio, I have something to tell you. Something very sad and very serious. Elisa Lee, it's very difficult for me to even say it out loud right now. Just tell me, mommy, just tell me what happened. I'm going to tell you, Elisa Lee, it's just not easy. It's just, my heart is very sad and I'm crying inside and it's only a matter of time before... Mommy, just tell me. You know what? I'm just gonna hang up. Just text me. That's it. She can't do it. She just whatever you got to do. Just text me, and then she'll text me. So and so died. That's it. That's one text. But on the phone, it takes 30 minutes. If you're gonna give me bad news, just give it to me.
See, the doctor could have been like your mom. Are you sitting down?
Oh God.
When we walked in, be like, yeah, I'm sitting down.
Listen, when Emily tells me stories like that, I always go fast forward. I'll hold like an imaginary remote in front of me, and I'll be pressing that imaginary button. I'll be like, fast forward. Just get me to the end. Let me see if I'm interested, and then I'll rewind it back a little bit.
Yeah. And
see if it's worth it. Because sometimes it takes when you beat around the bush too much, right? I want to move on to another bush.
So patient.
The funny part was, as soon as he said it, Lisette, my wife, since she's already gone through cancer, she went into take care mode right away. And she was like, all right, what do we have to do? What's this? And I'm still in shock that the doctor told me I have cancer. So I'm just staring at the wall, and Lisette's like, all right, well, what's the next process? What do we have to do? And Jose's just like, what did you say? I got what?
Did you just say Jose's like?
Yeah.
You just named yourself like that?
Yeah, I was like, Jose's like, what did you say?
But you're Jose.
I am Jose.
Okay.
Speaking in the third person.
This really was an out of body experience for you.
It was.
You're literally watching yourself and you're quoting yourself. And Jose said, and then Jose was like, I'm not going to do this alone. And then Lisette said to him, yes, you are. And Jose was like, okay, honey.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
In other words, once he told you that, you really did step out of your body. And you
floated up.
And you said, this is not happening to me. This is happening to Jose.
Right.
So, Jose, on top of the whole kidney thing, you're also currently recovering from an addiction to Xanax.
Correct.
How's that going?
Good. 3 months now without it completely, and just, the withdrawals have been rough, but, getting better.
Now, a lot of people don't know. So, for example, Dr. Ramos.
Yes.
What is Xanax?
Xanax is a medication used for like anxiety, depression, any sort of mental illness.
Okay.
So you're saying I'm crazy now?
I never said that.
That's
I
what
wasn't
you
the one
implied.
that gave you the Xanax to begin with.
It was a doctor just like you.
Yep.
A board certified doctor.
Yes, a psychiatrist. I'm not a
No,
psychiatrist.
it was just a regular doctor.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Okay, viste. So, it is what? What kind of drug is it? Not what it addresses, but
It's
what
a
is it?
Benzodiazepine.
Excuse me, I'm talking to a doctor. I'm talking to somebody who actually took the exam. So what is it?
It's a benzodiazepine, like he said.
But what is it? What does it do? What does it do to the body?
It enhances receptors for neurons that we need to make you feel better.
The GABA receptors, doctor.
Yes, the GABA receptors. Thank you.
Thank you, Jose. Thank you, Dr. Jose. See, that loss of a kidney made you smart. I think that...
No, I just had to research why this little pill had me addicted to it.
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Okay. So it's basically an upper?
Yes, it's an upper.
It's an upper.
It's a downer.
Wait, what?
When you don't
Yes.
take it.
Oh, I think you say it's a downer when you have to learn it on your own.
No. The benzos are downers.
Wait, what? So Xanax is a downer?
Yes.
So why did you tell me it was an upper, Ma?
It's to make you feel better so you don't feel depressed.
Oh, so you thought it's a downer that is an upper. It's a downer with an upper effect?
Are you saying it's a downer so that because you have these bad side effects from it? Is that what you're saying?
A benzodiazepine. The term downer, that's what it is. It calms you down. So
If you use it for anxiety.
that's what it's used for.
But you could also use it for depression.
But it's still a downer for depression.
Wait, what? So if you're depressed, if you're feeling down, you take a downer?
Well, because it's a calming medication, so it calms you down.
But if you're depressed, don't you want to be like the opposite?
Well, you don't want to be anxious when you're depressed because then you're
What?
you're more likely to hurt yourself.
But if you're depressed and you take a downer, now you don't even want to get up from bed. Isn't that the whole point?
If you take too much, if your dose is too high.
All right. I didn't go to medical school. And just
I know
something just doesn't add up.
doesn't sound right.
Yeah, it doesn't say. Okay, so you got.
Must have been the same doctor that prescribed it to me.
So getting off of Xanax was hard.
Very. It's getting off of something your body doesn't want you to get off of it.
So it's a highly addictive drug, Dr. Ramos.
Yes, it is.
Why?
Because it increases the receptors in your neurons and the neurons want more of it because it's giving you more receptors. So they want more of the drug, more of that hormone.
Okay, I basically all I understood was yes.
Exactly.
Like yes, like really? How so? Because that's what I understood. So what kind of process do you have to go through to get off of Xanax? Do you just like stop taking it, or do you take another pill to replace it?
No, basically had to take less and less of it till I was completely off of it.
But how does your body accept that though? Like for example, if I'm eating 3 chocolate chip cookies a day, for how long were you taking it?
3 years.
Okay, yeah, rayo. Okay, so if I'm eating 3 chocolate chip cookies a day for 3, first of all, I'd probably die. But in this example, and then I had to go to what? Two cookies?
Yeah.
Okay, my body's gonna react because it's gonna feel like it needs a third something.
Right.
So I'm either gonna start chewing on my nails, right? In other words, you gotta replace it, don't you?
Well, you didn't replace it here. It's just your body starts noticing that it's missing and it starts repairing itself because you basically damaged your receptors.
Oh, now you're getting all receptor on me.
Hey, I had to research what was going on.
So that's when withdrawals come in.
Yeah.
And withdrawals can be difficult.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
So describe me some of these withdrawals that you would go through.
Some of them were like you didn't even want to leave the house. You were just like wanted to be in a little cocoon left alone.
And just take some Xanax.
Yeah, but that would defeat the point. The whole
Just
point
for
was
one
to get
day.
off of it.
Well, because I mean, if I'm cutting down cookies and I'm just give me one, just give me one more. You know what I mean? And I'll be fine. And then I'll be good for tomorrow.
But then what happens once they're all gone?
Then I'll go buy some more.
But you're not allowed to.
I'll go to a street corner and I'll be
can't.
like, somebody got a cookie? Somebody got a cookie, man?
Someone's gonna chain you in your house, and you have to stay in your house.
Wait a minute. You can't go to another doctor and get Xanax?
I don't want anymore. The
But
whole
I'm saying
point
if
was
you
I wanted
could,
to get
if you
off of
could.
it. Yeah, but the whole point is you want to get off of it.
The sad part is that a doctor would give you more Xanax.
Yeah.
Even if you told me trying to get off of Xanax, he'd be like, well, take some of these.
Yeah. He wanted to put me on a different medication. He's like, well, let's put you on this benzo. I'm like, no, I want to get off of them.
What is wrong with the medical profession, Dr.
That's why you should have
Ramos?
gone to a psychiatrist. Ask for a second opinion next time.
A psychiatrist would be what? More diligent with the
Yeah,
dispense
they might be more diligent about what they're giving.
than regular doctors like you?
I don't prescribe these medications, okay?
Yeah, but you could.
I could, but I don't.
You don't because you wouldn't be any good at it.
No, because I don't give it to kids.
Well, there you go.
Hello?
I know you're a pediatrician, but you're a doctor first. It's not like you can only prescribe kid drugs.
Right.
Tylenol for kids. That's all I can. That's all I have. That's all I have access to.
All I'm giving you.
What about Tylenol for adults? I'm not qualified. I'm only qualified to give Tylenol for kids. Just for kids. All right. So it was difficult to wean your body off of how many pills were you taking?
Oh, yeah. 1 milligram.
You were taking 1 milligram.
Yep.
Which doesn't sound like a lot. But Dr. Ramos, that's a lot.
Yeah, and then especially over years of taking it.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Because 1 milligram sounds like, hey, gran cosa. It's like a Flintstone vitamin.
Right.
And it took you how long, bro, to get off of that?
5 months.
So it was hell.
Oh, yeah.
You wanted to talk about the support system that you had around you. What was that like?
Well, the support system was great. I couldn't have done it without my wife, obviously, supporting in the family. But it's always funny, too, when friends that you have think that what you're going through is nothing. Like, eso no es nada.
Siempre hay uno, brother.
Siempre.
You were lucky que solamente había uno, because normally, if you're Puerto Rican, your whole family's going to be like, todavía tú estás con eso.
Right.
Todavía te estás quejando de eso. Ay, nene, ya, please. Okay,
Déjate de eso.
Xanax. Blah, blah, blah. Tómate café y ya se te va. Actually, coffee would be good, right?
No, actually, it's caffeine, so it's real bad for you.
Why is that bad, though?
Because caffeine would
get you up from bed?
activate the brain also.
Would make you more anxious.
Yes.
And caffeine is addicting.
Yep.
Te pone más loco. No, so are chocolate chip cookies. Those
Yes.
are very. That's why I'm.
Are
using
you off of them now?
No, never, bro. I got a canister in the cabinet right now. It's got
How many are you down to a day?
About 5.
Okay.
He's doing a lot better.
I'm doing so much. I'm doing so good.
Are you working your way down?
No, I'm not.
Wait, you have a great support system.
I'm working the supply down. You know what I
Maybe
mean?
you should give them up for Lent.
Yeah, no, I like to give other things up for Lent, like smoking.
You don't smoke.
Exactly. So this friend, you had a friend like that?
Yeah, Mike. Mike was like, yo, this is life that you're going through. Don't worry about it.
Not withdrawals?
No, he just said it was life. I was dealing with life. Just suck it up, basically.
That was it?
That was it. He's like,
That's his
suck it
treatment?
up.
That's his rehab?
No, then he wanted that. He goes, you know what you need to do? Smoke a little herb. That's his treatment. He wants me to get on another drug to get off of a drug.
Okay, all right.
That's his treatment.
Did you try that?
No, I wouldn't try that. I've never done drug except for this one I got prescribed.
Okay, what
Look
else?
what happened to you.
Exactly.
And what else did he suggest then? What's his plan B?
Well, when I told him, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do. He said something about he goes a drink. He goes ayahuasca. That's what you need to do. Drink ayahuasca. Look it up.
And so ayahuasca, for the people who don't know what ayahuasca is, it's a tea or it's a herbal combination or a brew, which is made up of 2 different plants: ayahuasca, which is a vine, and chacruna, which is a leaf. And it's boiled together and for like 5, 6, 7 days over a fire, and then you get the tea. And the way the tea works, like there's a whole scientific explanation of the tea, but really how I look at it is it's a spirit. You're sitting with the spirit of the plant, ayahuasca. They call her Mother Ayahuasca here in the jungle of Peru, here in, the Amazon, Madre, because she really is like a mother. She nurtures you. She gives you whatever you need. Sometimes she can be tough on you, but only because she loves you.
It's supposedly some hallucinogenic drug that you take as a drink.
No.
And he wanted me to do this.
Why?
Because
What is wrong with him?
He said it worked for him.
Oh, Lord. What was he trying to recover from?
Nothing.
Life. So what did he tell you about this drink?
He went to some farm where a couple of them had been, meeting together, and they pass around this chalice with a drink, and they're chanting, and they're all drinking.
Wait. They went to a farm?
Yeah, he said in some barn in a farm, and they were all dressed in white.
That sounds like a cult.
I've seen documentaries on these people.
Well,
Is Mike one of these people?
apparently he is now.
Okay, and what happened when he drank it?
He said he started talking. He went out into the field from what he said, and he saw visions and started talking with God then, and that all his problems left.
Wait a minute.
I swear. I'm not making this up.
Wait a minute. So he went out into the field and it probably went something like this.
Oh, this is amazing. Look at that goat jumping.
Mike.
Huh? Is that the goat?
Mike.
Who's that? Who's there?
It is I, God.
God? You're real. It's like Santa Claus.
No, Mike, I'm not Santa Claus. I'm God.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying you're real, like Santa Claus.
Stop saying Santa Claus. How much of that ayahuasca did you drink?
Just a sip.
You're lying to me, Mike.
I wouldn't lie to you. You know everything.
Mike.
Okay, I took 2 sips.
Mike.
A gulp. It was a big gulp.
Mike, I am not laughing. I am not laughing. This is very serious.
Could have fooled me.
Mike.
Okay.
Mike, I'm here to answer any questions you have.
You serious? God, that's the reason I gulped the ayahuasca. I need answers.
That's why I'm here.
Well, let me ask.
Mike.
God?
Mike.
Well, I need you to tell me, what is the meaning of life? How do I fix it?
The meaning of life is to always remember one thing. That when life gets difficult.
Yes?
When life gets challenging.
Yes?
When life seems impossible.
Uh-huh.
Remember these words.
Okay.
It's just life.
Ayahuasca.
And that's it, podcast, the Eli Castro Show. I am Eli Castro.
I'm Emily Ramos.
I'm Jose Rodriguez.
Now remember, you can find out more about my shows on elicastro.com, also on Instagram under Elizardi, and on Facebook under @EliCastroLive. And don't forget, mi gente, life is so much better when you're laughing. Gracias.
Thank you.
Ayahuasca.